I need at least at one point, just one point, for him to be like, huh, maybe Mariabelle had a point. Rimuru! What the fuck? It is time for some more TenSura. Do me a solid. Make sure you leave a like, consider sure, subscribing the bell if you haven't already. Of course, Patreon's where you're going to catch the full out reactions to all these episodes and more. You can also hype the video on the YouTube mobile app so it goes out to even more people. Let's jump into it. See what they have in store for us this week. Heyo! Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the most handsome of them all? Does that mean Chloe, our Chloe, is connect? Okay, that's interesting. Well, that's unfortunate. Might want to lube up. You might want to pre-lube up. Something tells me she ain't gonna use lube. Oh shit. She's getting pretty good, huh? Wait, these children are stronger than a Holy Knight? Rimuru's arsenal is just getting crazier and crazier. This boy needs to be nerfed. So essentially, we're warning Rimuru, with how strong they are, with the wrong guidance, they could become absolute monsters. Her hidden treasure is her tits. Is that like a innuendo of exploring her? Leave it at that. Oh shit! My brain trembles. I don't know where they're going with this. But after seeing old Lady Loomis hump this frozen body, I'm starting to get ideas. And I don't know how I can... I actually spent 10 minutes just sitting before I hit record. Normally, it'd be a pretty seamless finish the episode, make a video. I don't know anymore. Chloe is the answer to everything. But I'm trying to figure out how everything makes sense. Leon wants Chloe. Chloe's the kid who's with Rimuru. We got a body that's frozen. That looks like an adult version of Chloe. Related, maybe misdirect, I don't know. Granville and Yuuki gonna use the concept of Chloe being in Rimuru's possession to their advantage to most likely get Leon to attack. Chloe is showing signs of pure aura, where she is already essentially a one-man army. Now, all the kids in general are showing really good signs of progress, but even Rimuru specifically is looking at her as like, damn, this is impressive. And Rimuru even highlights the fact that, you know, well, yes, we do have a lot of senseis that are teaching them and guiding them. You know, Hinata's saying like, hey, like we do have to be concerned because like this type of power, they are still kids. They're easily manipulated. If they're under the wrong guidance, they could be terrors. It's beyond just being important to Leon. Long lost relative, whatever. There's something funky going on. Things aren't lining up. And I don't know what I'm supposed to feel right now. What makes her such a key? What type of time manipulation are we doing? What type of bullshit are we cooking? I don't know. But something tells me, before the end of this Cour, and we take a break, waiting for Cour 3, there's going to be something diabolical that will happen to Rimuru and Tempest. Whether or not that's a big death remains to be seen, but something tells me all this newfound power and the oncoming war is going to push Rimuru and Tempest. And this is what I've always been saying. I don't think there's, at face value, anything wrong with Rimuru needing all this power. I mean, I'm sure he's going to push it to the limit. It's just the realistic fear of, like, if Rimuru was to cease to exist, which currently, Rimuru is not the most powerful character in the series. I firmly believe Rimuru will be the most powerful character in the series when it's all said and done. But if he was to disappear randomly, like, if he gets eliminated this arc, or in any arc, with all the powers that are now, like, attached to him like a magnet, if he was to cease to exist, unleashing all that power on the world would probably destroy the world. That's the fear. And that's why I come back to every week, like, Mariabelle was absolutely right. Not saying she would have been better, I'm just saying, like, objectively, the fear of a demon lord who already has the council under his full control, who now has 3 fucking demons. One is the fucking judge of Tempest. Yeah, that's gonna be some great court cases. Another saying, hey, if we ever have to eliminate, don't worry, there'll be no bodies left behind. Okay. This little slime man, I swear to God, he is basically like Cry from Let This Grieving Soul Retire just somehow falls upwards, because the amount of shit that should go wrong with all the shit in his control but doesn't is quite surprising. Something tells me the reason we got like 5 cores announced back to back when they confirmed season 4 wasn't simply just because of the success of Slime, but because of like how this story arc is functioning. There must be a reason, right? Beyond just your traditional, because they could have easily just been like, yeah, we're going to do 2 core, and then they finish it, and then they do another 2 core. There has to be a reason. I'm missing something, and I like it. My brain is trembling not knowing where things are going. These 3 bozos coming in, giving false names, this, that, and the third, and then seeing Leon apparently mad. I thought he was pretty calm. Apparently that's his angry face. Immediately calling out, was one of them Chloe? And it was. It's so funny because Yuuki, he's done a pretty solid job at manipulation. Like, every time, like, things get thrown in the air, he somehow comes out. He's a weasel, but he's so good. He fucking delivered to Rimuru, one of the most key players that could have been used in their arsenal. But, you know, you gotta leave it to him. He's still finding ways to utilize it. Bro straight up saying, like, hey, we can still use this to our advantage. And I think it's to make it seem like maybe the person you're looking for is under this slime's control. You already have some sort of bad relations with him, some hostility. He's stepping on your territory, this, that, and the third. It'll be interesting to see what they do. This is one of the most fascinating episodes of Slime in recent memory. And, like, I feel like if I had just, like, binge Slime from seasons 1 to seasons 4 now, I feel like I'd have a stronger opinion of where certain things are going. But because I watch this seasonally and it comes out every couple years, every few years, bit of a different experience. But I'm very interested because they're setting up like Rimuru's gonna die. Do I think Rimuru's gonna die? No. But a lot of different players are thinking he will. And when this is all said and done, depending on who is properly on Rimuru's good side, are going to be the survivors. And those who have been pushing against are going to face probably a season 2 level apocalypse. Guns, Chloe, oncoming war. They've set up a lot while being very entertaining all in the process. That's what I like about this season of Slime. I've been saying it for a bit, is that it's a little bit of everything. There is a lot of meetings. There's some fun action, but like it just feels like a bit of every type of vibe of Slime in one, and I don't know where the fuck we're going. Please be careful in the comments section if you know the source material. But yeah, let me know your theories if you are an anime only. What you're thinking of this shit, man. Leave a like, show your support, subscribe, ring that bell. And of course, Patreon is where you catch the full live reactions, all some more. And hey, if you're already over on my Patreon, I'll give you a video shout out too, because my patrons are what make this YouTube channel possible. So today we got Dawn, Restart Coon, Squealton, and we also have Shadow Cyber Demon. So I appreciate the support, everyone. Please take care, and y'all have a good one.